get out of y'all's hair.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Good day.
Hey, if you want to buy a house, holler at me.
So let's get a lockbox and put our number on the pipe.
All right, baby, it's Monday, so start of a new week. It's gonna be busy. It's been a busy weekend, let me tell you. I mentioned last week I started with the Zillow a week or so ago. Not really too much activity last week, but then all of a sudden it started getting some. I got connected with one guy. We went and saw a couple houses on Saturday, and we're going to look at a couple more on Wednesday. So that's a good thing. I also talked to a lady last night about some land in Lincoln down on the water, so I got to get some information on that. I just totally messed up my hair, I'm pretty sure. 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 1 o'clock. I got to be in Gaston for that inspection. 3 o'clock, I have to be back up in Anniston here for a listing appointment. After that, I got to go over to Cross Street because I'm supposed to take pictures for Daniels so we can get those rented. Also, I got the other listing, the lot or the land on Coleman Road. I got a bunch to do about that. I'm covered up today. It's gonna be a good week, I know that. Listen, man, if you want to help the channel, the best way to do that is hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, obviously. Drop a comment down below. In the description, I put some of the things that I use to make some of the videos. I leave a link down there. It's an Amazon link, man. If you're looking at some of that, click on that link. Like I said, it helps the channel grow. That's what we're trying to do here. I definitely appreciate all your support. Yeah, man, let's get to the video. All right, well, I told you it's going to be a busy day. Already this morning, I submitted the offer on the land from the person I talked to last night. That contract signed and sent over. Pretty good offer, all cash, so hopefully we'll hear something on that pretty soon. Lincoln Street, I'm going to show it right now, but I submitted an offer on it this morning, a good offer, so they should take that one. I had another guy call me just a minute ago about a piece of land down in Lincoln. He wants to see it tomorrow, so I'm gonna go show it to him tomorrow at 11. The other client that I showed some houses over here in Anniston, I got another appointment with them on Wednesday at 6 p.m. for them to look at another house. So things is moving along, man. I told you it's gonna be a busy day. I was not wrong. I still got a bunch to do. All right, I just got here to Lincoln Street. This is the one we're at. I'm sure y'all remember this. I'll be glad when this thing sells though, man. I mean, everybody wants to see it because it's cheap. But it needs everything, and everybody don't have the capabilities of doing everything. That's the problem. All right, man, so it's like not quite lunchtime, but close. So I'm actually going to Gadsden right now. I got that inspection to do, pay $65, and we'll go do it real quick. And then I have a listing appointment at 3 p.m., and then I have to go to another house after that because we're going to be renting them for him. Here's a house. I'm in Gadsden now. If it's a head back to Anniston, I got a 3 o'clock listing appointment. Holy shit, man, I didn't think it's 5 o'clock now. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Well, 5 o'clock here. I got 2 offers in, one on Lincoln Street, one on that 9 acres of land down on the river. Haven't heard anything back yet, but I know it's been presented, so maybe I'll hear something back this evening. Might be in the morning. Definitely will hear back in the morning on Lincoln Street. It's a good offer, man. They'd be crazy not to jump all over that. Of course, they're dumb, so they gonna counter it. Watch what I tell you. They gonna counter it. Even though they've already offered the price that this guy offered to someone else. They gonna counter it. I promise you they gonna counter it. I sent the stuff for the listing on Coleman Road, 19 acres, so I was waiting on him to sign. I just wasn't going to sit around. He said he had some errands to run, and he'd get it to me in a little bit. I got somebody wanting to buy Lincoln Street now. That's the way it works, though, man. You know, I ain't had no activity on it, and then all of a sudden, somebody won't put an offer in, and then people come out of the woodwork. So it's been a long day. Tomorrow's going to be longer. Grabbing road, man. I'm not gonna get into it right yet because I'm not really sure what's gonna happen, but there's definitely some issues. I'll just say that for now. We'll just have to see how that one plays out. I don't know. It might go away. It might not. We'll just see. Well, hell, good morning. How y'all doing? It's Tuesday, so let me tell you. Today, I'm hoping, well, I should hear back something on the 9 acres of land down on the water. We made a pretty good offer on it yesterday, I think. I'm really just thinking we're going to hear something on it first thing this morning. I was hoping we'd hear something last night, but we didn't. Maybe on that one. I definitely should hear something from the Lincoln Street offer. They'll probably, like I said yesterday, the offer that the guy made was their first counter offer on the last person that made the offer on the house. So they should accept his offer. It's a good offer. But you know, they're gonna counter. I can guarantee you they're gonna counter. They're not gonna accept his offer because that would be too easy. The house I was at, it was 3 o'clock yesterday, and then they changed it to 4:30 anyways. I went over there. I don't know. I'm going to do a little research on it this morning, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to list it. I know they're fixing to do repairs. I got all my repair stuff done. They said screw the plumbing inspection. I got all my repair stuff submitted and turned in on Remington Court. So they're going to start repairs on it pretty soon. Probably going to list it for $350 is what I think they're shooting for. Maybe it'll bring that. Hell, I hope it does. I hope it does. That's top dollar for it though. So anyways, man, I'm just gonna get the day started and see what the day brings. Maybe I'll get some more Zillow leads, man. I like them. So we just got to this house. It's a VA foreclosure. Let's see who that is. Jesus. Anyway, we cut the lock off. I gotta put another lock on it, so one time.
So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try my best to get it where you get your money. But what they'll want if they gonna do it would be everything you can move. They gonna consider this stuff as, you gotta be above a $300 threshold for them not to. So they may go, the garage thing out, the building may be okay, but they gonna want the trash and debris.
Where am I gonna put it though?
Throw it away, whatever that.
Where am I gonna put it though? That's the thing.
So that'd be up to you. You don't have to do it. They'll just keep moving forward. But for you to get to $3,500,
right.
there's certain guidelines that they got that's gonna have to be met. We ain't to that point yet, and I'll go over in detail what you gotta do if you don't.
Okay, yeah, just let them know and give me a call,
Okay,
and we'll take it from there.
And I'd like for you to get the money. I don't feel like you've been done right. So,
I mean, yeah,
we come out.
They screwed me, definitely.
Yeah, so we come out on the day of, and everything has to be what they call broom swept clean. Can't be nothing left at the house typically. They may exclude the barn or something. But this stuff here, they're not gonna count it in value.
Yeah, right.
So they go on it, thrown away, or what? Nobody picks up out here, right? You gotta go to the dump stuff. So it may not be feasible for you to do it.
Okay.
But I'll let you know what they tell me about this other stuff. That's the big stuff out there. If they're okay.
Is there a lot of stuff in there? Or?
Just a bunch of junk. Really, there's nothing of any value. There's a compressor in there. That's the only thing. We put a little lock. If you leave in there, we got a key to that lock.
That's fine. You guys got it now. I mean, you guys pretty much got it now.
What's that? When this one's gonna pop up? You know, when was out here last?
I don't know. You want me to take pictures? Alright, we just got to way here. Go get the block box and stuff off. It should be the last time we got to get bi-weeklies here. Because it closes Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna get take the blue box off. We'll take the key up to the closing attorney. This is it though. Fast set of pictures. All right, we ready? Yeah. All right, baby. So it's 1:30 now on Tuesday. Let me tell you what I got. So my land deal, the one we put the offer in yesterday. So they come back, they countered the offer. I told my client what they did, so they accepted the counter. So we're under contract on that one now. Lincoln Street. I don't know. Some of these companies I work for, man, don't make no sense. And they ain't even responded. They act like I ain't even said nothing. Here it is, 1:30 the following day. They've had more than 24 hours to do this. Nothing. But you think it'd be a no-brainer, man. They've already countered the same offer that my people just offered. Well, what's the problem? It's hard enough to sell these houses when you don't want to make the price right. So when we do get somebody that wants to buy it, let's act like we want to sell it or something. Jesus Christ, man. Anyways, I'm going to get some lunch. Lincoln Street. They did accept his offer. Well, they countered his offer, just like I said, but the only thing they did was move it. They wanted to close in September. That's good with me. That's what we're doing. He accepted that offer. He's got me all the proof of stuff that I need. So there really shouldn't be any holdup. Actually, I ought to be able to close sooner than the end of the month. Been a good day so far, so maybe I can get another one under contract this week. What's that? That's a hat trick, ain't it? All right, man, it's like 5:30 now. I'm just getting done. I showed a couple houses. The first one is the older house. The second one was really nice. Of course, it was a whole lot more money too. We just have to see what happens. Right now though, man, I'm going to the house, Lincoln Street. I got to get some paperwork. The seller's addendum signed tomorrow. But we'll be under contract on that one tomorrow. I'm under contract on the land out there. Got the land out in Ohatchee that's going to be closing at the end of the month. And there's another one. 1, 2, 3. Grabbing Road. Got some things cleared up on that today. Don't know. Still got some things that need to get worked out. So we'll just have to see, man. But right now I'm going to the house. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Man, what's up? It's Wednesday morning. Fix this damn thing. It was busy yesterday and the day before. Sold some houses too, or some land. Lincoln Street, man, I gotta get the contract package signed today, which that really shouldn't be a problem. I got everything else I need to send in with it. I just got to get him to sign a few things. He's pretty quick so far on signing things. Maybe that won't be a problem. Hopefully it won't be a problem. Yeah, get that done. Also, yesterday we got a new listing. It's in Talladega. And it's VA. So we'll be going down there today to see what's up with it. I called to check power yesterday, but for some reason, Alabama Power said they couldn't find it in their system. So I'm not really sure what was going on with that. But we'll figure it out today, right? The main thing I need is I need a little bit of a slow day so I can catch up on some non-real estate things such as editing and such. So anyways, man, it's gonna be a good day. I know that every day's a good day. So I'm gonna get in here and get it started and then see if we can't make a little money today. Boy, this whole house looks way better than it did. My grass seed's kind of working, not really though. Some places. Yeah, when I come here the other day to look at them, they was all withered up. They were probably pouring no return, but I watered all this grass when I put it down too. Shit all over this thing. Wonder what that is. Hell, man.
Everything's done on this last thing, just the general pictures in here. The lights, I think, was on the last one, we already had them.
So, if you've been keeping up, this is actually Parkwood. We've done a full remodel on it. We're actually at the end of that now. So, getting our final pictures, or what will be some of our final pictures. Still got to put plastic up under it, like in the crawl space of the house. But overall, it's pretty well done. There's a few little things to clean up, but that's about it. What's the code you said? 194. I don't think nobody lives here. No. $4194. Yeah, that's not it. My keys. Nobody lives here though. Nobody lives here.
me get the key, see if we got a hood key for it. Try 5665, I doubt that.
What the hell?
What do you got in there? No Turner, so he was living here. Oh, how? It used to be 303. The lady across the street told us that they changed the numbers here. 911 changed the numbers here about 3 years ago. So how do I verify that this was 303 at one time? So somebody's been in here already because they had a lockbox on it, which is what foreclosure people do. Somebody's already been in here, took possession of it. There's no power or water going on.
That's it.
So it's VA owns it. I'm the real estate agent's been assigned. Do you need to take pictures of that or anything? Or there'll be some activity. They'll come in and get rid of the rest of this stuff, clean up a little bit. We'll have it for sale before long. But we're just here today verifying ain't nobody live here. We can tell that before we went in. And when you get here and there's a lockbox on it already, that tells us somebody's already been inside. And she said nobody's been here in a long time.
You work through the VA?
I represent the VA, yes.
How hard is it to get a house through the VA?
The loan process is the house has to qualify. The loan itself is not that bad, no different than anything else. But if you're VA, a veteran, and you qualify for their loan program, the loan process is easy. Finding a house that will qualify has to be in really good shape. This one won't go VA the next time it did when it sold, like in 08 when it sold last time.
They said the door was painted white. All right, the door was painted white, right? And then the shutters were black or something. And the dude come in and was like, "Oh, you gotta paint that door."
That's the thing. Another thing is the appraiser is the key to everything.
Yeah.
If they're real butts, sound like he was, they can cause all kind of problems.
Yeah.
Because if he says it has to be done, then it has to be done.
Yeah.
VA's not going to do it. That's the problem. A normal seller would maybe fix that, but VA is going to say no. They'll cancel the contract and they'll move on to the next person.
That's really extreme right there, but it all depends on the appraiser. If the appraiser calls something, whatever it is, it's got to be fixed before the lender's going to give you the money. But they're real good loans because they're 100% loans.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
All right, so look, what we're going to do, they said that they couldn't make the phone number that they had for the homeowner is no good anymore. Okay, and I don't have a problem. If just what y'all are doing is legit. What I'm going to do is just get y'all's information and just log it that y'all were here and y'all were here doing what
You want to take
Go ahead. Alabama. Gotcha. All right. We're going to get out of y'all's hair. Man.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
Good day.
Hey, if you want to buy a house, holler at me.
So let's get a lockbox and put our number on the file.
All right, so you saw someone called the law on us. I'm not sure who. Don't really care who. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're inside. We're putting our lockbox on here. They just took our names and got my ID and things like that. Anyways, doesn't really matter. We have all the paperwork we need to be in here, so here we are. All right, so that's it here, man. We got what we needed. Again, the cops showed up. They did their thing. They just double checking. Can't be mad at them. I don't know who called the law, but somebody, one of the neighbors here, which again is fine. We have all the paperwork that we need, but a little bit of a hassle. Kind of a dick move, whatever. Should have come up here and asked us, whatever. It's cool. So we going back to town now? Well, let me tell you, man, it's been a crazy day. So obviously you seen the cops, man. Somebody called the cops. Pretty sure it's the neighbor that I went and asked about the house. We stopped. I got out of the truck. because they was in their driveway. I asked them about the house. I told them who I was, all these things. Anyways, I don't know that that's who called, but the police stopped in front of their house. Just a little odd, man. Like, whatever. They checked their IDs. Anyways, I don't care if the police come, but it's a little bit aggravating. Not that the police come, because they was just doing their job. It's a little bit aggravating if somebody called the law when no, we wasn't doing anything wrong. That's not even domestic things that's happened. So since then, I've been having a little trouble getting in touch with my client on the house on Gravin Road. Now keep in mind, we've been going through financing. He's doing a 203K loan, all these things, and we're done. Like, the deal's done. We probably close next week, but they asked, they got 2 pieces of paper they need from him. One of them was because he got some money from as a gift from his parents, so they need to prove where that money come from. Pretty standard stuff considering it's federally mandated. They have to do that based on federal guidelines. They have to do that. Well, my client pitched a damn fit about account numbers and money in the bank. Listen, bud, nobody gives a shit. No, we don't care. I see bank accounts with millions of dollars in them 3 or 4 times a week. Who gives a shit how much money you got or your parents got? I don't care. Regardless, basically, this guy just walked away because he didn't want to prove where he got the money from for the down payment. The absolutely stupidest decision I've ever seen anybody make, man. But not my problem. So, Gravin's going back on the market. I got somebody else lined up for it, so I don't give a shit. Right. I actually was headed home. Shane called me. So I come back over here to Parkwood. So I got to get a moisture barrier put up on the house. A few little things that needs to be cleaned up. So I'm going to pay him to do that stuff. But I'm meeting him here now. Just to let you know what's going on with the one earlier. I mean, I'm gonna spell it out for people so they know. If you're buying a house, it's not like buying a car. It's not like that. So if you're buying a house, if someone you know, a friend, a family member, or someone like that, gives you some money to go towards the purchase of that home, it's considered a gift. You have to prove where that money came from. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you don't want to prove where that money came from, 1, it looks shady, and 2, you ain't buying a house. That's just the way it is. So my client that was buying Gravin didn't want to provide the account statements because they had an account number on them, which I told him to mark those out. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how much money you got, man. They just want to see where the person gave you the money, gave it to you. That's it. That's all they want to see, man. All right, man. It's been a busy morning, man. It's like noon. Still ain't 8. I've got my charging. Got to charge my batteries and my camera so I don't run out. So listen, man. I got my Coleman Road listing in. 19 acres, 350 feet of road frontage on Coleman Road. It's got an entrance in Hillier High too, which is like the nicest neighborhood around this town in Anniston anyways. I'm gonna go put my sign up now. I gotta order a bigger sign to put down on Coleman Road, but that's what I'm doing now. Well, like I said, $199.9, man. Might be a little bit much, but not too much. Some nice views up here. Nice houses too. It's a pretty nice view down through there though. Yep. Definitely not a bad view. Yeah, so this is the top part up here. It's just this lot. There's the 2 markers. There's one there and one there. So I'm gonna put a sign up here. Again, all this is just wooded. Ain't nothing special about this. But it heads out back through there. This is just really you could put a house here, or I'd probably section this off and sell this lot separately and then put a subdivision back there. I don't know, man. Anyways, I'm gonna put a sign up here because somebody around here might want to buy it. Know what I'm saying? It'd benefit them for sure. So I did just talk to my buddy, man. He might be interested in this place. Maybe. Got to find out about how hard it is to get a multifamily and all that stuff up here. So we'll see, or subdivision lots. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the other side now. Don't forget to call me. All right, man. So it's kind of the end of the day. Skyline, it closed today, so that's cool. The land, I got a sign out there. It's in the MLS. I've actually got a client that might be interested in it. He's supposed to go by there and look at it tonight, and then let me know, and then we'll just go from there. My other land deal, she's waiting on the bank. We should be closing, man. I mean, you know, should be closing. My grabbing lane, obviously that dude backed out. They backed out yesterday. I canceled the contract yesterday. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, man. I told him not to give his earnest money back. He didn't deserve it back. Unfortunately, they did. I don't have any say in that decision, but I don't think he deserved it. You don't just cancel the contract because you don't want to turn in some paperwork that's required by law. That don't make no sense. That's what earnest money's for. So, anyways, he tried to explain this and that. I just basically told him I don't care. I don't care. I think you made a mistake because you were misinformed, and it's unfortunate, but I don't care. Got somebody else gonna buy it. So now I'm headed to the house. It's only 3 right now, but I got appointments at 5 and 6. I'm gonna go to the house, clear my mind for a minute, and then go show some houses, right? So I just got this first showing here tonight. I don't know, man. This thing needs some work. It's the back deck area with the pool. I see it. This needs a new deck. Needs a new roof. Needs a new basketball goal. Let's go inside. I mean, that's a pretty cool living room. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, kitchen needs updating. Whole house needs updating, really. Very cool living room. Dig that. Anyways, so yeah, my clients will be here in a minute, man. Let's see. We'll see. Here's that second house. You can't really see it, but I don't have time to go to it before they get here. They should be pulling up anytime. Anyways, this is the second one. Finally made it. Finally made it. It's Friday. Although, that does not mean that it's going to be an easy day. I believe these repairs up here on Remington Court are going to be a bitch, to say the least. Anyways, good news. When I got home last night, well, it was probably 9:30. I was actually laying in bed and got an offer on Beck Road. Haven't called my clients yet because it was late, and I probably could have got in touch with him last night, but I know he sleeps till 10. So I'll get in touch with him this morning. Not a bad offer. Pretty fair, actually. So we'll see what he says and just go from there. You know what I mean? All right, man. So what am I doing? Fixing my stuff. So I talked to my seller on Beck Road. We've countered, I don't know. The guy's supposed to let me know, the seller, the buyer's supposed to let me know something by 11 o'clock. So I have a bunch of shit to do. Got asset inspections. This Remington Court repair bullshit is gonna be a mother. Right now, I gotta go to Ashton Court. I gotta go to Remington Court. I gotta go to Lincoln Street, and I got to go to Miss Annie's. 4 asset inspections on Friday. I love it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today right now. I should know something about my offer here shortly, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, so here's one that y'all ain't seen in a while. Because, hell, this has become a pain in my damn ass, to be quite frank. They won't drop the price, which is nuts, because it needs to be dropped. It's probably 50 grand too much. It just needs a lot of work, man. It needs a lot of work. You can sugarcoat it however you want to, but it needs a lot of work. Like, look at this shit. Ain't nobody gonna pay $250 for a house with a room that looks like that. I don't know, man. Again, not my call. I've asked for a price drop. They don't want to drop the price, so there's really nothing I can do. Just keep coming and taking pictures. Look here. Some dummy couldn't get the attic put back up. Yeah, you would think if you was gonna do that, you'd at least put it back, right? Whatever. All right, so that's it over here. A couple pictures, and now, like I said, I gotta go to Remington Court. I don't think I'm going to Lincoln Street, and then Miss Annie's. All right, man, Remington Court. They're gonna do full repairs on this one. I don't know, but I think the asking price is gonna be somewhere around $350-ish. I think. Again, I don't know that for a fact yet, but the neighborhood definitely justifies that price tag. So, all right, man. So I'm up here at this Miss Annie's now. I just got to take a few pictures. Again, I had asset inspections on 4 of my 5 properties through Pyramid. Man, this one needs a lot of work. I hope they drop the price on it soon. They need to. Okay, man. Whoa, shit, what a day. So it's Friday, man. We know that. I had asset inspections on every one of my properties. I got 5. I had asset inspections on 4 of them. So I got all those pictures, got those completed. The repairs they're doing on Remington Court, I have a phone call scheduled for Tuesday to discuss the repairs and such. So that ought to be fun, because now they're wanting to add granite to the bathrooms. I don't know, bunch of stuff. Let's see. So Lincoln Street's under contract. My land down there, under contract. We ought to be closing on it next week, I would think. My other land deal out there, they're supposed to do that survey next Thursday, but we're still set to close September 29th as it stands right now. Beck Road, I got an offer last night. Went back and forth a little bit, but I got that one. I'm actually waiting on the paperwork to come back, but we should be under contract on that one before the end of the night. So, pretty productive week, man. Grabbing road backed out, but who gives a shit, right? We just keep it moving. Can't be worrying about people making bad decisions on misinformation, whatever. So, yeah, man, it's been a good week. I can't complain. I told you it's going to be a good week. I made sure it was a good week, man. So I appreciate y'all watching. Again, man, I put some links down in the description. If anybody's curious about any of the things I use to make my videos or anything you see in the videos, the links will be down there. That helps the channel out. So yeah, man, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. My name's Jeff Slick. This is Slick Sales. I'll see y'all next week.